Hello and good morning. TGIF. Thank you for joining me in Little Brunch this morning. Brunch with Bean. I'm not sure if Dan's still here. Chilling and Grilling Adventures with Dan D was in here earlier saying hello. I see two people, two eyeballs up on my screen, so it might be me and him. Whatever, not a biggie. We're just chilling today. We're supposed to be getting some rain. You can see a little sprinkles happening. As you can see, I got the grandkid with me. I am flanked by both doggies. There's Buddy under the other arm. You can barely see. Sprout and I are just kicking back. Okay, he's reading the paper. Not liking the news, apparently. He's been teething. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. So, yeah, poor thing. And it's only just beginning. He's been cutting them now for about a month on the bottom. Oh, baby. Hey, it's Auntie Melissa and Uncle Robert. Hello. Hi. Hi, guys. What, baby? Hi, Kaden. Hi, Kaden. You gonna smile? Let's see if I can tickle him for a smile. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There you go. Look, it's Bill. Papa Rouse is in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. He's 6 months or will be by the 25th. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us this morning. We hope everybody's well. We hope the weather wherever you are is okay. Thank you. I think so, but most people that have grandbabies or children are biased anyways, but holy shit, look at that. Do 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 do. Kind of hoping he'd kind of do his little baby laugh. Not quite up to a chuckle yet, but more than a rain. Yep, we're getting sprinkles right now too. Winkles, bing, 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 bing. Look at his shirt. It's going to do these. What do you want? Keys to the car? Yeah, you taking off? You still want your bookie? Adventures with Swifty. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope you and Karen are well. Hope you're well. Last time I saw you didn't have the neck brace on anymore, so that's awesome. Unless you do on and off. This kid and his nails, I'm telling you, I don't feel comfortable clipping them because they're like so teeny tiny, and they're like, it's almost like cutting what do you call it? Scotch tape for Christmas presents. You know what I mean? It's see-through and la la la. So I file them with a emery board. But I don't know, man. I must suck at filing because this kid has these diggers that only apparently he uses on moi. So yeah, every once in a while when I feel them, I'm like, holy moly. So don't mind me. It's just taking a break. Still wearing it. Yeah. Yep. That's what I don't bite them. False teeth, can't do that. Wouldn't anyways. But yeah, I file them. Except Grampy came in when I was doing this one day and he called him Metro boy. And I said, hello. He's a baby. He doesn't need scars like he's been in a freaking cage match or has been holding his own with the two dogs. But my husband's one for not clipping his nails, which is a pet peeve of mine. But we won't go there. He's got like these fucking Sasquatch claws. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna whip out a bottle of fingernail polish and ask him if he wants me to paint them. He's gonna come on here and kill me. Well, he's gonna not kill me, but he's not gonna be happy. We'll just keep it to ourselves. Unless he's lurking in the background and heard it all from the get. In a good mood. We went and had our taxes done on Wednesday. Oh, Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one, is not in the room right now, but I must say she was right. I didn't think you could claim the baby because he's only been with us since August, which out of, that's the 8th month out of 12. So that's only 4 months out of last year. But miracles do happen. And hey, we got a little something for him. So I can only imagine what it'll be for having him for the whole year. But yay, let me just say that the farmer's porch that I want to go over our camper on my sister's property probably will happen. And hubby's like, yeah, it's not even, won't even, be a dent of what we're getting back. So this is the first year and for a long time that we actually get something. We paid in last year. I don't know why, but we did. And no. And this year we scored. JJ's Adventures in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. Actually, we're going to be getting a new water heater this weekend because remember his last on-call week was that freezing cold Arctic spell, and everybody's pipes were freezing and busting and all that lovely stuff. Yeah, well, guess whose water tank also went? So it's been today's Friday, 2 weeks. 2 weeks now with no hot water, heating water to wash up. Sucks, but. And then he said to me last night, I'm going to give the baby the file. Here you go, continue. That's okay. I almost passed the joint to Milo the other day. Well, I had a treat, and I had a Cheeto, and I had the... And we were talking, and I used the wrong hand again, and I looked down and was offering him up instead of... which I immediately took back. The joint, not the Cheeto. Hey, can I get the pinky? There, Liberace. Wait. Falala. Oh, my Lord. I guess not. No? Okay. All right. We got some kicks on them today. The only reason they're still on them is because they have like this little strap that goes across the front here and Velcro's in. And it must be enough to hang them on. I've been using my hair ties on his socks, okay? Because he rubs his feet together like 2 campfire sticks. And they go flying. I cannot keep socks or... This is the first pair of shoes he's worn since the little Ugg boots, the brown Ugg boots he wore in the fall. Everything I put on him feet-wise is too big. But I must say he's pretty much outgrown both of the prams that I've been putting him in during the wintertime when we leave. They're like not quite snowsuits because they're for babies, but they're like the little fleecy one pieces. Hey, do you hear that? Them's pretty good, huh? Boogie, 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 boogie. Oh, nice face. Boogie, 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 boogie. Do, 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 do. You gonna talk? Oh, nice smile. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Can you say hi? What's the mems doing? Yeah. Oh no, gotta put your hand up so they can see it. Hi. No fingers. No flipping off the bird. Whoa. Want to eat a branch? Oh, please no. Might be why he's squirming. Sorry, I hate to do this with you guys. No, just toxic gas. Unless it's hitting in a crevice because he smelled like poop. He sounds like, oh, don't you dare. Cheetah branch it is. Don't kick Milo. Hey, dog, that's what we call him for Sprout. We call him dog. Let me just kind of sit up a little bit so we don't kick Milo in the head and give him reason to take a bite out of boo-boos. Everybody have a good week, productive week. I saw something. I saw something. I can't remember what I saw, but something that you guys found that's coming up, or I missed it and came up yesterday. Mama's done detecting in the house. Good morning, Mama. Say hi, Brenda. Hi, Auntie Brenda. Almost wore that. So glad that I redid that blanket, Brenda. It looks way better than it did when I first. Number one, let me explain that when we had family craft day, my sister said 6 to 8 skeins of yarn, big fat yarn, to make these loop blankets. I really think Bat Boy is baking brownies. But anywho, so everybody else had like, I don't know, 5 skeins of yarn. So I'm trying like to bang out my blanket, and everybody was at this point had gone. It was myself, my daughter Chantel, my mother, and my sister Trisha left at the hall. So I was like, I was afraid that if I rolled up and took it home, all those loops would make their way out. So I did it all except for 1 skein of gray. But let me tell you, it looked like ass. It was like, oh my God, I was so happy that I finished it. But when I got it home and laid it on the bed, it looked like, like, oh, I can't even say a spider web because spiders are artistic and their webs are intricately woven and beautiful. And my blanket looked like somebody threw a fucking grenade on it. And I just wasn't happy. Nice, Papa Rouse. Woo woo! Congratulations! Yay! Wait. So, woo woo! Last physical therapy for the hip surgery or the replacement. I know what that's like. The Bud Files are in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Oh shit, my phone's on the. I knew I should have just plugged into the laptop and it would have charged. My sister went to camp up in Vermont, and the animal problem. They're getting like almost like a gambrel type shed, like a bread box. Dirt digging with Outhouse. Otis is in the house. Thanks for joining, Otis. It's going to be a prefab shed that is delivered and they build it, they assemble it for them. It's got a loft in it. I can't remember if she said it was a 10 by 10 or 10 by 12 or something like that, but we're going to have a third structure because you can only have two campers for some reason on 10 freaking acres in Vermont. Hello? You're only allowed two campers. No, Milo. Let this brat out. um, and they built. It's kind of like a Fisher Price little type shed. You know what I mean? A hard plastic shell type thing. They have that. They put up last summer on their slab, so that they can put all their the lawn equipment and chairs and all that stuff in it. Milo, he's gonna take a crap. That's probably who I smell too. So I had mentioned something about just doing like a rustic shed and just calling it the wood shed, and we can have hidden, flip down her Murphy beds and two benches that look like they're just benches, but if you flip up the back part of the bench and hook them to a like mountain climbing carabiner rope and carabiner clip, then you'll have two sets of bunk beds. Shut up! You can have a table that looks like it's a picture frame, and you just unhook it and it comes down, bing, and all for compact shit. I've been watching so many tiny homes. He's crying, the dog. I gotta let him out before he messes my floor. I'm so sorry. Be right back. You are such a pain in the ass, Milo. It's raining out. Have fun being out there till I decide to come and get you. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, she's going to have a gambrel barn looking shed, prefab building delivered and constructed on the lot, which will be a bunkhouse for whoever decides to come up and visit. No one has to sleep in a tent. They'll have a hard surface surrounding them, keeping them secure from any wild animals, because that's one thing people are like, I don't know about sleeping in a tent out there, because there are bobcats and bears and whatever, and a tent, come on, it's like sleeping in a handkerchief. Hey, snack. It's like opening a bag of chips. The asylum with Mark Miller's in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining. You talking? So I think it's this one. No, they were looking at another one that would have been like already constructed, foam insulation, shingle, this, that, and the other thing. Was 15 foot high, but they had to make sure that they had an 8-foot clearance all the way down the road, as well as a 15-foot height clearance of any tree branches. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So they're getting a different shed. This one will be delivered. This one will be put together. We won't have to do it. We will be the interior designers, per se. The only thing we have to do before it gets delivered is put down some rock, whether it be gravel or whatever, for the dimension of the shed to be sitting on. And I'm like, hey, can't we just have like a delivery from a dump truck and have them just kind of like dump and jump it, but roll at the same time, so it like kind of comes out as he's moving. That'll help spread out the gravel for that little patch of area, and then all we have to do is just rake it out more evenly. Then that'll be the physical activity for us until, like I said, we construct the inside. What you doing, baby? You saying hi? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. La 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 la. Mm. It's probably due for a bottle. Uh-oh. Which sucks. That means I have to get up again. But when I do, I'll throw his thing in the microwave for 12 seconds. I just do that to take the chill off. See, when he was first born, and in the hospital, they're like, he prefers his formula room temperature. Yeah, because it's 80 effing degrees in the NICU. Why heat it up when it pretty much is? You know what I mean? Like, I had to wear like the least amount of clothing because I would sweat buckets in there. Right? Yeah. We're looking at my cup. Yep. No, your cup isn't here yet. I have to go make it. You want that? Oh, we got so many. Like I said, I watched so many tiny house shows and how they can. Because I was thinking if we made everything camouflaged, not camouflaged like army camouflage, like there but not there. Like I said, hidden. If we made two benches with high back benches, again, there's some seating, right? Until bedtime. Then the backs of those benches come up from here, from this area. They flip up, and then they have like an eye hook or whatever on the very ends of them. That's where you put them into the carabiner that's hanging from a hook. Another big eye hook because you want it to kind of look like a work shed, wood shed. You know what I mean? So the Murphy bed for a full-size bed for, couples or whatever that are there. It'll just look like a bookshelf or whatever until you turn a knob and it'll flip down and you have a bed. They have a loft. Again, awesome. You can just put down foam mattress stuff, and all the younger kids can, if you, or semi, maybe not the young ones, because you don't want, well, I'm so sorry. You don't want them falling out of the loft. You know what I mean? Because you know how kids are. Yes, it would be great to have a slide, but we're talking compact. So again, she saw these. Think of those high chairs, not high chairs, but step stools we used to have back in the 60s and 70s that were two steps that would like on hinges and they would fold back into the stool. It was a step stool. So you could sit on it and then you pull out the thing and it should poof, you got two more steps. So two steps in the top of the stool. Picture that for like a staircase. I don't know how, but she was saying, when somebody can make this first, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, how about, here's an idea. The black plumber's pipe? We affix it to the front part of the loft. Then you get a ladder with two shepherd hooks or whatever, and you're like a library ladder. And just, it can be up against the wall or whatever, and slide it over to be able to get into the lock. So the kids wouldn't be up and down, in and out, not going to break their necks. Only there for when in use. Or the metal anglers in the house, thanks for joining us this morning. Or you make like a humongous drawer slide, because I seen these for tables that people have underneath their beds, which is the same concept I was thinking if I ever made like a schoolie. But put the ladder, on the ceiling / floor of the loft, okay? On the outside, obviously, in the ceiling part. In like industrial size slide, so that the ladder is up against your ceiling, and then you slide it out until it clicks and then folds down. You know what I mean? Until you're not camping there anymore, then you raise the ladder back up, clicks back in, slide back in. Those are two ideas that I've had. Hey, He's antsy. I'm sorry, but I still smell poo. And I hate to do this to you guys, but that's what it how it this is. Welcome to my life. But I can't let him stew in his own juices, or worse than that. How poop you? You go poops. Did you go vacuums? You go poopy poopies? Poopy poopy poopies. Poopy poopy poopies. You see, you did. Of course, Milo's. All right, come in. Come on. Hang on to that pipe. Be right back. I'm gonna let the dog in, of course. Well, we're taking a head dive. No. Hold on. Trying to get this guy's fucking bottle going too. Oh, don't pull my hair. You guys have the worst timing ever. Alright. Hold on. Put this in because it'll let Milo. You're barking. I'll be right there, guys. So sorry. Be right there. I'm not talking to you. Get away from me. Sorry about that, guys. Just because I'm out of the detecting Hold on. Get down and go the other way. Fuck off. Get down and go the other way, Mai. Down. Yeah, over here. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Everybody all set? All right. Just be cool and metal detecting. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much, you guys, for allowing me to do that. I was able to change the kid, get the dog, make the bubba, grab my phone. I'm just gonna attempt to. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. I just plug my phone in so it can charge while it's sitting here. I also popped the little freaking screeny thing. Not screen. They give you this. Yeah, hello. Shut up. I hate when things come up. I'm like, no, get away. Oh, I hate when, see, I plugged it in and something took over my screen for a second there. Yeah, it's been saying my SD card has not reading, blah, 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 or has only on the read only, whatever. So it doesn't damage any files for a year and a half. And I pulled the back of my phone off today, and that's where I store that little piece of wire to pop your door open on your phone. So I did that this morning, and I reconfigured the SanDisk card and the little chip card, whatever you want to call it, memory card, and slid the door. And I don't have that little fucking icon that I've had on my phone for almost 2 years now. Oh, Danny boy, just to dig in the house. Thanks for joining us this morning, Dan. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Sorry, scrolling up. Yes, exactly right, Mama. You can tell. Well, you can see it in his face. Anyways, he usually looks towards the TV and there we go, and watches his food videos. Oh, Bubba. But I guarantee you, he will definitely fall asleep on me after he's done eating. He might not even finish the bottle. But I figured it's about that time. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get up again on you guys and walk away from you. And I apologize for that. But it is what it is, man. I cannot leave a baby in a diaper. If I can smell it, then he can feel it. You drinking? Yeah, we went and had our taxes done Wednesday. And we took Little Sprout with us, obviously, because, we're going to leave him alone with the dogs. He did amazing. He likes to move. This kid likes to be on the move. And, unless I'm holding him or whatever, but even still, I'm usually rocking him. Working on getting through those that I follow to watch and leave a comment. It's always nice. Everybody loves to receive a comment on their video. You know what I mean? It's always nice to hear from. I know everyone isn't going to leave a comment. That's like everyone isn't going to click the like button. You know what I mean? That's the first thing I do. When I go into anybody's live stream, premiere, whatever, it's like knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell. You do that first, right? Or you wipe your feet before you enter. That's what I do. I click the like button before even, you have to enter the live stream first to be able to click on their like. But as soon as I walk through that door, I click the like. It's like wiping your feet or taking your shoes off, because a lot of people are like, up with the shoes. And it's a respect thing. It's the first thing you do when you get there, so that way you don't ever forget it. You know what I mean? But it's definitely yeah. I never go into somebody's thing and just automatically start saying hello. First thing I do is sign the guest book. No, I click to like. Right, you want to make sure it sticks. I can't wait for good weather so that we can finally get out and start going on more adventures and having Little Sprout with us, up in Vermont at camp and on some of the adventures is going to be awesome. What also is going to be awesome is the fact that I started to say it and had to get up to either change him or go get the dog or both or let the dog out. I have been cooking in a humongous convection oven for about 5 to 7 years now because I refuse to use our propane oven because the stovetop works swimmingly, but the oven itself takes forever for it to light when you go to turn it on. And there's always like a billow of smoke, and I smell something that's not right. So I refuse to use the stove. So the other day, yesterday, hubby was like, so when the money comes in, you want to get a new oven? I was like, hell yeah. Like, it's been 7 years since we've had a real stove. Oh, I'm talking about the one on the counter. I'm like, why would we buy a new convection oven? And the whole reason we're using the oven is because somebody didn't want to buy an oven, which I'm sorry, but I think a regular stove would be cheaper than a goddamn convection oven. Okay, the one we have on our counter, I'm pretty sure cost $300 to $500. I think it was $3 something for the Cuisinart. But again, it's electric, and you're wondering why our electric bill is through the roof. We've been cooking with an electric convection oven for I want to say since 2015. You know what I'm saying? A good boy. Everything we cook in that, meat wise, everything, regardless of what the recipe calls for, is 400 degrees for 40 minutes. So now if we get a gas stove, I gotta totally relearn how to cook in a regular gas powered stove. Yeah. I'm telling you, he only has 2 arms, but this kid is like has this thing for ripping his bib up in his face. Hubby thinks it's funny because when I feed him, he does this. He like lifts the bib and it's like he's wiping his face himself. But that's not so funny when you're trying to feed him a bubba. Bub. Bub. Lay down. You look like a true country boy right now. You got onesies and sneaks. Wow, I was reaching for my coffee for him. No, stop kicking. Okay? Watch your food, Joe. So yeah, I'm kind of psyched to be getting the new hot water heater. Yes. He's supposed to be getting the fuse for the panel box when they're cooked right. Yeah. All right, Bill, good luck. Celebrate. Woot woot. Good job, bud. Have a great weekend. Where is this? We need a new dishwasher, hoping. You know what the funny thing is I have a dishwasher right here. It's been in the house since we bought it. I have never used it. I come from a family of 8, 6 kids, 2 parents. Everything was hand washed. Aw, thank you, Bill. Love you much. What you doing? Always been a hand wash person. So even though I have it there, plus we have like a septic and yada yada, and I did, you got to use like non-powdered stuff. Like same thing with the wash when you do your laundry. It's use liquid, not powder, because it breaks down easier. Yada yada yada. What are you doing? But yeah, I'll just be happy getting the electricity back in the back bedroom where him and I are, in the bathroom that hasn't had electric power for the better part of 3 years since I had my cardiac ablation. Same summer, we blew the fuse box. This part of the house works, but the main bathroom and the back bedroom fuse that looks like an ink cartridge fried. And hubby was like, I don't think we can get these anymore. So, la 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 la. I have to take out the whole panel. This, that, yada, 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 yada. So, I have an orange electrical cord going from the back of the washer and dryer into the back bedroom. So, that way, there I have a utility plug, bus, whatever you guys call them. I got the TV and the cable box connected to it, and a space heater just to make it warmer for the baby, and the baby monitor. Anything else, I pull out one or the other so that I don't know the effing fuse. But let me just tell you, it'll be so nice to be able to walk into the bathroom or back bedroom and go whoosh, with the light button switch and have power. Like. I hear you, JJ. So, yeah, it'll be nice, again, to be able to cook using the oven that comes with the stove. And I told him, you get a propane oven, babe. You're going to see the difference in the electric bill go way down, because he is like, why is the electric bill so high? Hello? Because we cook with an electric convection oven every day. B, you have to heat it up. It's kind of like a giant set it and forget it, but it doesn't have rotisserie thing. You got to preheat it to get it to your 400. Then you put your shit in and cook it for 40 minutes. So that's, hey, every day. Every day. Like I said, if we get this freaking oven, I'm definitely going to have to, read the directions 375, this, that, and the other thing. Let me shut this lamp. Let me shut the lamp off. I know. Hold on. Okay. Got it. You shit. See, he still has a nail that. Too bad he's facing the other way because his face is adorable. Yeah, he's like, the light, ma'am, the light. Grandpa's here. No, not here. He's on the computer. He's in the chat room. He's not home yet. No. 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 Can't be not home yet. No. It's funny because I say that he sings Twinkle Twinkle with me, and my husband's like, right. But it's funny the way we do it. Obviously, he doesn't say the words, but he hums sometimes when I sing it. What? Say, twinkle, twinkle, little. He smiled. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Just gotta say it louder so they can hear you. Up, up, up the world so high. Like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Yeah. Great, 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 great. Hmm? Way into adventures. Hey, a baby. Yes, thank you for joining us. This is our grandson, Caden. He's 6 months. Well, he is in the month of his 6th month. Technically, he will be 6th month on the 25th. Poopy poop poops. Caden, aka Little Sprout, which I was gonna put his name on the screen. It's Bean/Little Sprout, but it was saying that there was too many characters to go on there. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. I don't know why I'm singing everybody's names because I can't carry a tune. He really is. It pisses me off that he won't laugh. He's holding back so bad. Holding back. Look, Grandpa, I get sneakers on. I got sneakers on. And they've been on since I put them on them. Oosh. What? Booty boop boop booty boo. Scooby dooby 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 boo. A choo 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 choo. A booty 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 boo. Sorry that I make my shoes. That talking scat, baby scat. What happens when you spend all your time trying to make a little one happy and smile. Yes, I know. I decided in case he was having hot flash. They're on the bed out front. Booty boop boop booty dee doo. A goody doo doo dooty dee doo. Whoa. What are you doing? Say, hey, Grandpa. Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa. Grandpa, you coming home soon? No. No, he still got a couple hours. More than a couple, but we'll just call it a couple. Yeah, this kid did so good. What do you mean? He's like, what the fuck does that mean? I left my pants in the bedroom. Or I go pantless. What the hell does that mean, babe? Bring me home a cheeseburger, Happy Meal. Right, for supper? Or pizza. Hint, hint, wink, 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 nudge, nudge. But then again, yeah. Yeah, something like that. I made the bomb. We usually have we recycle through the same foods. Do you guys do that? It's can be so monotonous and so boring. What are we gonna have tonight? Like Wednesday is spaghetti night or whatever. La 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 la. Tuesday night is taco night, yada yada yada. We love chicken, so we have chicken all the time. I'm still like what the fuck does he mean by that? But anywho, I decided, and we went to the grocery store yesterday. We went shopping and we got some more baby food jars of fruits and a couple of jars of veggies, but mainly fruits. And he's really liking the apple blueberry. The bananas kind of bounded him up a little bit, so we're gonna stay away from the bananas for a little bit and give him some other stuff like pears and oh yes, I know. I know. Hubby's going to bring pizza home tonight for us. I usually make something different all the time. Yeah, so this time I decided we get some chicken breast, and I got a box of shake and bake, and I cut the chicken breast in half, and then I shake and baked all the chicken breast pieces. He sure is, Lisa. Cut the chicken breasts in half, shake and bake them, cooked them in the convection oven. Before they were done, I opened the convection oven, pulled them out, spread marinara sauce on top of them, and then mozzarella cheese. I also got us some nice crispy grinder rolls, sub rolls, hoagie rolls, whatever you guys call them, sandwich breads. And we had chicken marinara sandwiches. Subs, whatever you want to call them, for supper last night. They were so good. Hubby's like, ooh, like chicken parm. Kind of yes and no, because it's not Parmesan cheese. It's mozzarella and marinara, and there's no geddies. And Zeus the Mastiff is in the house. Thanks for joining us this morning, TGI. This is our Friday session. And just to remind all of you that I have to make sure I don't go over the 2-hour mark. We ended at noontime or right before noontime because after brunch with Bean is lunch with Swifty. Yep, we do breadcrumbs or the panko, the crunchy shit. But I love shake and bake. And when my kids were little, we went to a barbecue. Hey. And like sometimes, cheeseburgers are iffy or la 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 with the hot dogs. Well, they used to love when I made them, their homemade chicken tenders or chicken nuggets. So I did up a batch of chicken strips that I cut smaller and shake and baked them, pre-did it, and then we brought them to the barbecue, and I just put tinfoil on the grill because my brother was like, you can't cook chicken tenders on a barbecue grill. Freaking watch me, dick. Reynolds wrap tinfoil on the grill so they don't slide through all the gaps there, brother. And my kids are eating shake and bake chicken tenders from the barbecue. Yes, sir, Jim Bob. So you can pretty much do anything. Yeah, 240 pounds. That's a big mastiff. Mastiffs are big, though. Thanks for coming in, Mark. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us this morning. Say bye, Mark. Bye. Bye. See you. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dan, it can be done. You could probably even do it like, how you do chicken on a stick? Just shake and bake them first. Like coat them with shake and bake breading. Put them on a stick. Same thing. So yummy. And I told hubby, they're a big fat chicken breast, which is why I cut them in half. But you also want them to fit on your your bread. Hubby just only cut the bread like a hot dog roll. I'm like, no, 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 you should have sliced it all the way so you have full bottom, full top that encases that chicken meat. He's trying to squeeze it in a grinder, a sub roll that's only, 3/4 of the way cut. It's still at the hinge. And he's like, I had to cut my chicken to pieces to be able to fit. And I still got a piece on the outside that he was eating and he shared with the dogs. But definitely good. Definitely yummy. Definitely making it again. I do make chicken and rice. Do you mean together? I have. See, I'm a person that likes to mix up my food, like Chinese pie, stuff like that. I mix my chicken, my rice, my corn in my own plate together, so you have goodness in every bite. Yeah. Unlike those kids that are like, my la 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 is touching my la la la, and you have to give them the separated trays. Yeah. Snow removal. Yeah, we don't have any of that in the forecast. The next week's supposed to be nice weather as for temperatures, but I think we're supposed to get pretty much rain right through. So I will take rain over the snow any day, let me tell you. So Joe Dirt Treasures in the house. Thanks for joining us. Rice, cooked down chicken and veggie and mix it all together. Yep. I think I learned a lot of that too. Well, from being in a big family, but also I made what I used to call my I called it my chicken throw together rice when my kids were little. And they said, Jody Greenwood's in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. I had we'll say a cup of white rice, minute rice, left at my house when my kids were younger. I had the corner of a bag of frozen broccoli, florets. I had a little bit of leftover chicken from the previous evening, as well. Maybe this much of a stick of Velveeta. So I said, screw it, and I threw it all together, melted the Velveeta down in the pan, like all one skillet meal, a splash of milk or whatever to help keep it from being coagulated. My kids to this day say that they have never had rice from anywhere, whether it's Lipton, Knorr's, la la la, that was as good as the rice that I made that day. And there was no measuring, like I said, I only had like a cup of this, a corner of that, a piece of this, and a little bit of that, and I threw it all together in a frying pan, saute pan, but no, a saute pan is bigger, so yeah, the flat frying pan, skillet, cooked it up like that. I think I cooked the rice first, because you can't just put the crunchy rice in there. So I cooked the rice first, dumped that in the pan, and then added, microwaved the corner of the bag of broccoli, poof, threw that in it, cut up the Velveeta piece that I had left with some milk. And yeah, delish. Park Rat Pat. Did I miss something? Driving to Tennessee right now. Oh, be careful. Thanks for checking in and saying hi. Going to visit or look for props. Scoop booby doo booby doo doo doo. Toot tooty toot tooty 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 doo doot dooty doo dooty doo doo doo. Scooby dooby 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 doo doo doo. Doot dooty doo 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 doo. Scoop booty 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 boo. Tooty 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 doo. What you doing? Booty, booty, boop, booty, boop, booty, boo. Do your Chewbacca. Grrr. Grrr. Do your Chewbacca. It's not a pumpkin. I tried to dress him so that we match. See the similarities? His is a little bit deeper, darker. The name thing is also in that peachy shade. I couldn't get it quite to my t-shirt color. I probably should have tried to get it to his. He was 6 months in February, but I say he's 6 months, but he'll be exactly 6 months on the 25th. Oh my goodness gracious. What? Woohoo. Woo woo. He loves watching the Food Channel. Woohoo. 6 months. Yes, sirree. He will be a year old in August. So hard to believe that half a year has gone by already. And yes, it was, I'm not going to say difficult, but, 652 months old. You big baby. My baby is 18 and graduating this year. Oh. P. Higgles is in the house. Thank you for joining us. I keep picking this up and it's empty. Empty. Oh. There we go. I just keep this one on the side because this is the one I always say welcome with, because it's got that coffee with the side of brunch, and I just thought, that it went with my brunch with bean, where the word brunch was both in the titles. Like I said, it's been my kids are in their mid-30s anyways. I think Shan might even be 36. I could be wrong. But anyways, they're mid-30s anyways. We'll give them that much. Things have changed. I mean, it's like riding a bike, yes, but you have to learn everything about this little thing. You know what I mean? And it definitely was a learning process, but we've worked through a lot of our little quirks and idiosyncrasies, and we're on a good schedule. Like I know he gets cranky an hour after eating, and that's when he needs to take a nappy poo. Hi, baby. Uh-huh. We located the owner of the gold class ring I found, and it's getting returned. Awesome vehicles. That's great. It's always a good feeling when you know that you can return something to the person that lost it. The Life and Times of Barney Taylor. My nap time. Well, thank you for joining us. Hello, let me take a sip, please, so I don't wear it. I know. Oh, you and you're spitting it out. I could kill you sometimes, bro. Okay, hold on. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm going to put him in the swing because I'm not in the juggle in him this morning. Juggle. No. You're going to go swing with your honey bunny. Okay? Swing. Ooh, booty boos. Hi. No crying. No. You're going to feel so much better after you take a little nap. Okay, yes. I got your lovey blanket. We got your lovey-dovey. And then we get your honey bunny right here. Honey bun. Honey bunny bun. Turn you away from the TV light. Apologize for the noise you're going to hear. Hopefully he sees me. Nice. I am many months old. Tomorrow will be one more. Oh, he's not bitching right now. He's usually pretty good unless he spits his binky out or whatever. But see, he always pulls it out and then he like whips it or whatever. And as much as I like those little binky clips or whatever, I do not like them when he's sleeping because every time he moves his head from side to side, it yanks it out. You know, like a watch fob or whatever. Pocket watch chain. You'll hear him in the background because he can see me. Shh. 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 As long as he ain't screaming, right? JP Lawns and More, TGIF. Thanks for joining us. So, let's see. Okay, we just passed the 1 hour mark. Not a problem. Like I said, got to keep an eye on the time so that we don't go over. That way, your people can go over and have lunch with Swifty after brunch with Bean. And I didn't have to take. Hold on for 1 second. Hey, Bubba. I said it's time for a nap. Your binky's right in your hand. Right here. No. I know you're tired because you're crying for absolutely no reason. Okay? Which is understandable because you're tired. Just work with me. Yeah, he should be. He's got his hand like this. I used to put the thing that you're supposed to lay on like this. I used to take it out from under him and put it over the top, and it worked like a canopy and made shade for his eyes. Oh, he's looking at me like, hello. The other day, I was making supper, and Pick took him out of the swing for me. Shush! Ain't going that night. No. Quiet. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Mem's right here. Mem's right here. I'm not going anywhere, okay? I love you. Yeah, I could you like to go sleep. It's okay, baby. So Pick takes him out of the swing while I come over to feed him while Pick holds him. And he has I'm like, what the hell happened to his head? And he's like, what are you talking about? He's got not a bump, not a lump, no swelling, but right here was all red. Like this, it was red. And if I had to explain it, I would say it was almost like a rug burn. Well, like I even said to my husband, you didn't bang his head when you took him out of the swing, right? I'm not saying he did. I was asking. But like I said, it wasn't a bump, lump, swelling, no bruise, just red. But it kind of had like a sheen to it. Like I said, like a rug burn. Bye, Lisa. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great weekend. Good luck out there. Stay warm. So what did... Yeah, she did what? I did not blame you. I said you didn't. Did you hit his head when you pulled him out? And you said no, and I took you at your face value. Like I said, there wasn't any swelling. If you went pink, he would have had a bump. like I said, it looked to me like a rug burn. Hello, he was in his swing. How do you get a rug burn in your swing? And that's when hubby was like, oh, well, when I went to get him out of the swing, his hand had that thing, the canopy that you use to block, and he had one side pulled down and he's doing this. So the kid rubbed his own forehead raw. Thanks for coming, Barney. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and be well. Bye, Higgles. Thanks for coming. You have a super weekend also. Yeah, he's pretty much out now. Like I said, I know I've had 6 months of crash course in Caden. Hubby, one of his many names that we have for him, hubby named him A to Z Boy because he can be happy-go-lucky 1 minute and then off the freaking charts crying his ass off for another. But for the most part, he really is a good-natured, happy baby. Cold outside, huh? Brr. He always wakes with a smile. He always wakes in the swing with a smile, and he's getting to the point now where he does that. You know what I mean? Like, which I go like this. I'm trying to get him to say up, but still a little too early, I guess. But he puts his arms up, so that works for me. Tasman Coins in the house. Thanks for joining us this morning. Yeah, I cannot wait to go to camp this year. We have so many, well, not so many projects, but at least two projects that I know of. Plus, I think my sister and brother-in-law also want to get one of those farm gates, or whatever you want to call it, livestock property gates, the aluminum metal kind. I'm not sure still if she's going to get two or just one big one that opens up. So that'll be another thing that we'll be doing this year. We're also going to be trimming some of the trees. We're not going to cut them all down because she still wants like a privacy thing, but they want to be able to see the sunrise in the mountain scenery from their camper on a slab. So we're going to cut them to like 5.5 feet and then, put some Thompson water seal or whatever on them to seal them so they don't rot as quick on the top part where the fresh cut would be, so that they would still have their property blind, if you will, but still be able to see across into the mountain range. We got the shed that's going to be brought there and built by the people that they're buying it from, the company that they're buying it from. But however, like I said, we have to put down a rock base in the area that it's going to be located before it's built. And then we just have which is so fucking simple. All we have to do is like frame it out on the inside. Make your diagrams of where you want your stuff to be. Frame it out, put insulation in, and we could make everything in that shed be propane. We have a little propane stove, like apartment-sized stove. You have I've gone camping on a river and they had tents that were that had wooden floors on the roots of the trees and stuff like that. But they had like a propane tank thing behind every tent, and had the propane tube going up one side of the tent wall, and inside was a gas lantern so that you would have light. You light your match, turn the freaking tube, and you have light in it. So, we could do that so that they have, a couple of different gas lamps. I don't know if Trisha wants to go that way or not. You know what I mean? NorCal Treasure Hunter. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Thank you for joining. My brother-in-law said to my sister, like, fucking really, man? Like, the shed's gonna be decked out. And my sister said it's the bunkhouse, so whoever that comes up to visit, it's a 2.5 hour drive, pretty much, give or take. Um, Nobody wants to just visit for an hour or something and then be like, all right, well, we gotta leave because we got a 2 hour drive home. This way, there, we'll know if anybody's gonna come up. They can say, hey, I was thinking of coming up. Great. You guys can go into bunkhouse. You know what I mean? They'll have a roof and 4 walls, a bed, bunk beds. So if it's a couple that have kids, everybody's covered. It also has a loft, more room. So yeah, my brother-in-law was like, what the fuck? Why don't we just get a 2-bedroom freaking cabin type, modular, and put it on the slab and move our camper off the slab onto another pre-built, made, and then have the freaking house on their big fucking 33-foot slab. Brewers Prospecting is in the house. TGI to What's going on, buddy? Hope all is well. More work on the weekend. But not every weekend, babe. And just think of the investment for years to come. You know what I mean? I want the farmer's porch. We have like a 20-foot slab, okay? But it's only like, I don't even know if it's 6-foot wide slab. I want to extend that like another 4 feet, so at least 10 feet, you know what I mean? Get those triangle cement thingies that you put your 2x4 or your 4x8, whatever you want to call them. That's going to hold the roof. I want a metal roof to go over the camper and the farmer's porch so that the roof of the camper is protected always. We don't have to worry about leaks, all that shit. You know what I mean? But it's going to be big enough so that when we are in the camper and the slide's out, the roof covers all the way back to where the slide is. And then when it comes to time to close up the camp, it doesn't matter if the roof overhangs because, again, that could be storage. You know what I mean? Stack the kayaks or the canoe because we're going to switch them out and bring the kayaks back home and bring the big ass wide bottom, flat bottom that you can stand in canoe up there. Because now that we have Little Sprout, I'd rather us be together in the canoe than like me trying to paddle with the baby in not a car seat, obviously, but something with a flotation device in the middle on the floor of my kayak. We like fishing, so that would be kind of difficult there too. Whereas we have the canoe, baby gets the center on the floor, not like where we used to put Coco or our Rottweiler, you know what I mean? Put the blanket, not to say that he is like the dog, but he's still small. So, I mean, we could have blankets on the bottom of the canoe. He can crash out. We can make a makeshift canopy that clamps onto the sides of the canoe, 4 clamps and a canopy so he has shade. Trust me, I've been thinking of it, all that stuff. Thomas Nano Senna, thanks for joining us this morning. But yeah, so be careful driving. So for our camp, I want a farmer's porch and a roof. The roof will also give us much needed shade in the front of the camper. So, because the sun comes up, we got it all day long. So it'll hit our roof first. You know what I mean? It'd be deflected and not come so much in the front of the camper windows that I always have blocked with dark blue curtains to block any of the sun, keep it nice and cool in the camper. And again, this was our last year was our first year. We parked the camper there. We, still learning the ins and outs. We've done some projects. Hubby and my sister and brother-in-law built the fireplace. The four of us, put up the pergola. My sister and brother-in-law built their Rubbermaid-ish shed. The three of them put together the solar panel and or accessory box that still has to be worked on because something about they had to change the tilt or something because apparently it wasn't getting enough sun, which is bullshit, to charge the fucking batteries to hold the charge overnight, which is crap. So it'll probably be like tinkering with the solar panel to make sure that that's working and keeping a charge. That's another thing we can probably look into, babe, with the money that we get from the income tax. If he's still here. Yes, he's right there. Trish and Rick have the fold-up solar panel to charge their stuff. I'd like to get something like that. I'm not saying it doesn't have to be a Jackery, but there are definitely portable travel size little generator and solar panel fucking things, and I think it would definitely be worth an investment. Yeah, it's not charging. Yep, exactly. So yeah, it's going to be looking into the solar panel a little bit more. It's going to be seeing if those effing beavers came back and rebuilt, because we definitely going to go on a hunting spree. And there's more than two. They're established. They've been there for many, many years, and I'm sure they have family members up the brook. So I think we need to go on a war party and start laying some snares or shooting the fuck out of them. I don't know, because they destroyed the beaver den at the end of last summer, and by fall, I'm pretty sure they said that they had come back and started to reconstruct a new den. No. I say we give them tainted freaking birch branches or something. Kill them off that way. But yeah, those little bastards. We got to get them out of there because the water is definitely going to take over the usable property, and we don't want that. So we get the farmer's porch for us. We get the checking the solar panel stuff out for Trisha's camper area. We got the new bunkhouse that's going to be erected, but we have to put down a gravel base first, which again is not too bad because they did that with the fire pit that they put up. And like I said, why can't we have a dump truck come and make a small delivery or whatever and dump it, but as they dump it, slowly drive so that it's falling out of the back of the truck right along the area that we need it. Then we just spread it out for the most part. But she said something about somebody it's on the same street as our camp. We're supposed to be doing almost the same thing with the gravel to his solar area. So she said something about asking them. I don't know, like how much he's going to get or whatever, or if they could give us a hand. Because I said, let's have a keg party barbecue and ask the people on Johnson Road to come and help us erect the shed, and we'll have a barbecue keg party. You know what I mean? Instead of a barn raising, we're going to be shed raising. But I like the fact, like I said, it's going to be erected for us. Then all we have to do is figure out where the bunks are going to go, where the futon's going to go, where the kitchenette area and table. And again, all this shit can be like folded up. You know what I mean? You can have a table that's part of the wall where the window is, and you just go and the leg folds down and you got a freaking table. Or you can, have a regular table, but I'm sure she's going to want to use every square inch, utilize every square inch that she possibly can. Because, you want whoever is that's there, yes, they're visiting or whatever. So actually, they don't even really need an oven. Like, you could just give them a cooktop, you know what I mean, for making coffee and shit like that in the morning, in case they get up before Trish and Rick, and before Trish and Rick have their big ass pot of water on. And again, if we leave one of those big kettles right there by the fire pit, you can throw the grate on it, with wood in there, and put the kettle on, and don't have to worry, don't have to wait for anybody. But it's always nice to have the creature comforts in your own spot. I'm sure they're gonna want some type of potty closet. Lemonade for barn raising. Keg parties, usually a barn burning. Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying my idea of what it could be. You know what I mean? But we got some projects. And we will have Little Sprout for the most part. Yeah. Open invitation. Krisha's been here. She's met y'all. She knows that you guys are an awesome community and have been like overly, like, when I explain to my family the love and outpouring that we got from all of you for Little Sprout, my niece was blown away when I said about Jeffafa and family doing that spur of the moment, hey, fundraiser, blah blah blah. And I gave him ballpark, you know what I mean? I said in like a 2-hour live stream, that, and my niece was like, what these people raised 500 plus in 2 fucking hours. And I said, yeah they definitely did. JJ Adventures, thank you so much for coming today. Have a great day and an even better weekend. Yes, you do, you liar. Hope all is well with you. Miss seeing you around, but I know that we all have places to be, and la la la, and great to see you here this morning, though. Again, we got about a half an hour left because I don't want to go over, because I'm trying to be thoughtful and whatever, and I'll probably lose all of you anyways. Run over and have lunch with Swifty. So this is where I'm gonna I'll bow out at noontime. We know nothing of these things you speak. You lie. Like I said, from Brews Cruise, JP's Barnmore, Mama's Gun Detecting, Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one, because she sent Little Sprout, I think, a little smidge of gold, which it's his first, it's going to go right up there with his silver certificate that he got from the homeless friend of my Kaden, her boyfriend, Kaden's parents. He gave that to Kaden for Christmas. So he's got a silver certificate, and he's got the gold little gold on the card from Rhonda Tolliver. He's got something else too. I think he's got silver also that is going to into his own fund, into his own little treasure box. Definitely. The kids got gold before me. That's bull, my husband says. Yes and no, because we found gold rings, but we definitely want to order some pay dirt from Jeffa, or hit us up with a nice. And what the hell? What were we looking at before, babe? A pail of something. And again, thank you so much, Mama, because I can't even imagine how much it weighs and what you have to pay for shipping that. And again, let us know, and we'll know when we get it in the mail. So, you might be getting a thank you card with a little something in it coming back your way. Because let me just say, I know what it's like to be shocked at the post office when we sent out Roseanne and Jason's candy slash chips. The care package was the most expensive candy I've ever spent in my life, but well worth it. You know what I mean? We bid on 3 gram plus pay dirt. Right. That was like a couple of months ago, right? Yeah. And again, we're going to attempt to do some of the riverbeds and creeks in Vermont. I see the baby moving around, stirring. It doesn't mean he's waking up, but it doesn't mean he won't. And they were only fun-sized candies. Oh yeah, the stuff that we put in. What's it? Yes, we sent Jason fun size. Instead of sending him just a couple of bars, he had a bag, a fun size. So probably like, I don't know, 20 pieces in the bag. And then his son got a shitload of like sour candies. All kinds of sour patch and all that, whatever they have. But again, it would be cool to, get a package like that, but it costs money. I used to watch this YouTube channel. Sorry. It was called WTF, I think is what it was. And it was a brother and sister team that lived in the UK or somewhere around there. And people from America, Japan, all around the world would send them care packages of things that they have in their country that they wouldn't have in the UK. You know what I mean? And they would sit there and open and try every single thing in the box on camera. And yeah, I've definitely watched a lot of those videos. But again, it must cost massive money to send all that shit, Because some of it was sweets, some of it was salty stuff like chips, salty and savory. Others were drinks. Yeah, just all different chocolates, different types of chocolates. Believe it or not, there are a lot of countries out there that hate Hershey. They think Hershey is freaking disgusting. But they have, like the Swiss chocolate and yada yada yada, more sweet, I think. I don't know. I like plain Hershey bar. I like Hershey Kisses. I like the fact that they have different flavors now. The Hershey's Hugs, the caramel. They have like is it the Oreo cookie? I used to get the white chocolate bar. I think that's what it was too. I think it was a white chocolate Oreo or something like that. But yeah, I am like Jones, and my sister and brother-in-law went up 2 weeks ago, I think, or last weekend possibly, to up to the camp. And I asked how the roads were, not really too bad snow cover wise, but they were kind of slick in some spots, and they have a 4-wheel drive pickup. Thank goodness for that. Green Kit Kats. Yes. Yep, they were good. Yeah, they were like a light green. They were like a green tea color, or matcha. Is that what green tea is? Matcha. Cookies and cream. That's what it is. That's what it is, Mama. I love white chocolate. My dad turned me on to white chocolate when I was a little kid. I don't even know why they call it chocolate, because it really isn't, right? It's a confection. I do not like, dark chocolate, only if there's nothing around, because it's right there. It's right on the borderline with the baking chocolate, which is absolutely disgusting. Has absolutely no flavor other than bitter. Cocoa butter in it. What does? Cookies and cream? No, I was just talking about baking chocolate or dark chocolate. Milk chocolate, obviously, it's because it has milk. Mounds, only dark chocolate. Ooh. Almond Joyce has nuts. Mounds don't. Yeah, but Mounds has coconut, right? Yeah, imitation coconut. Not a coconut person. Never got into artificial. We used to do the coconut. You know what I mean? I try to scrape some of that shit out of there too, which is different. Doesn't taste anything like the artificial coconut. Oh, white chocolate has cocoa butter in it. That's how they call it. Thank you. Thank you for explaining. I love white chocolate. Yum, 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 yum. I love lint balls. Not the shit you find in your belly button. Oh, guess who's awake? Lenore chocolate. They're hazelnut, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. I can't remember now of the other ones, but they have that luscious cream center. Not like liquid that's going to pour out like a chocolate covered cherry, which is also yum yum. I like the liquid one over the cream. The cream's kind of like a Cadbury egg cream, and it's like too much, but I'll definitely suck the syrup out of the cherry chocolate. We always end up back to the cherry chocolate. You ever notice that? Hi, people. Let me go grab him before he has a meltdown. Oh. Hi. We had a quick little power nap. Oh, baby. But my goodness. Whoosh. There he is. Yeah, man. You still got his sneakers on. It's a miracle. So he reaches for him. Oosh. Oosh. Yeah, hi, everybody. Hi. Can you smile at everybody? Squirrel, magni-fishing and outdoors. Just in the building. Hi. This thing right here kills me. This little. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah, hi, everybody. Hi, Queenie boy. Here you go. Woo woo. Woo woo. His alfalfa. No, not his alfalfa. He just has this one little like strip of hair right there. See? So I try to break it up or whatever, spread it out a little. It's almost like he's got a comb over. Whatever. It's growing. Taking forever, but it's growing. Oh, you all right? Oosh. Yeah, I can't wait to start videoing our new adventures to Faux Right? He doesn't even have the kind of hair to comb into that little Cupid doll swirl. BB. But it's growing in. Even the back of his head is starting to get peach fuzz. I know when I kiss the back of his head, I can feel all the little hairs. It's like 5 o'clock shadow almost. What you doing? Is that the big boy? Little rolls on the legs. Leg rolls. Look at that. Look at those. Look at that. Look up turkey rolls. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, I cannot wait to get this little guy out and about when the nice weather comes. Oh my God, you guys. I went to my cardiology appointment last. Special guest Brewers prospecting. Oh, that's awesome. So definitely have to go over there after brunch with Bean. I had my cardiology appointment Wednesday, and I told them that I, somewhere along the line, apparently stopped taking my last heart med, which I thought was a heart med, but come to find out it's like a high blood pressure medicine, which goes hand in hand with your heart shit. But anywho, I said I have like 2 months of pills at the house, which I just picked up recent scripts, and one of the 2 vials is that. However, I was like, holy crap, like I obviously stopped taking these things. And when I realized that I stopped taking them, I didn't want to start retaking them and screw whatever up. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't even do an EKG on me, but they said, number one, I lost 15 pounds since August. They did my blood pressure and it was 111/71, which is a tad bit low, but blah, blah, blah. And the lady was like, wow, I can't believe your blood pressure is so low, because when I was taking the medicine, it was higher. And it's to control blood pressure. So they said, obviously, I've been maintaining my weight and I've been maintaining my blood pressure. So I get to call my pharmacy and tell them to take that med off the list of meds that I need to be on. So both cardiac meds are now discontinued. So yay. So right now, about the only meds that I am on is for diabetes, and my goal is to, because the nice weather is coming, to get my ass out there and be doing walks with this kid, whether it's in the carriage, the stroller. I mean, the stroller is the carriage, the wagon, whatever, being outside, playing in the grass, up at camp, and lose some more weight. You know what I mean? So 15 pounds. Yes. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mama. I got on the scale and I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't seen that number since before we got married. So yay. I'm so happy. And as I'm eating a funny bone, but you know what? I still have been eating the funny bones. I just have not been going cray cray. I eat my Cheetos religiously. Actually, I already had some today. But I've cut back on my portions, which is having him. Sometimes I don't eat when the shit's done. I put it in the microwave or whatever, la la la, and I can only reheat it so many times before I'm like, yeah, fuck that, whatever. I'll set that, and I'll pick at it or whatever. Instead of having 2 burgers, I have 1. I make 2, but I only have the 1. I put the second one away for the next day or whatever. If I don't eat it, then I break it up and give it to the dogs. So, still going to work on, and again, yes, I have my funny bones, but I'm not eating chocolate like we were from the Halloween bucket. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't come home with bags of the assorted Hershey's and stuff, Hershey miniature stuff like that. So, like I said, we got to get out a little bit more, but spring is coming. So it's all part of the plan. Oh, baby. That's why I call him a miracle baby, because I really think he's going to help us be a little more younger, more spry, and activity-wise, whereas, because I'll be doing a lot of chasing after. Ah, baby. What you doing? Was that a yawn? I didn't know what that face was. Boop, boop. Doop, doop. Nice. Today you're going to do it, squirrel? Booty, 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 boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Oh, no. Oh, no. We'd retire if he wasn't with us. Yeah, but for the past 10 years, I mean, even though he still worked, we've been living the life of retirement pretty much. And then there's nothing that we can't do that he can't do with us, except skydive or something, but you're not going to find my ass up there. It's just, sunscreen, hats, bug spray, shade. Just be accommodating to him, and he'll be right along with us. And if not, like on the day that James from Messy Hole said that they found this place that they're gonna start detecting this year, and I told him, sweet, sweet, sweet. I know you missed the boat, baby. And he was like, "Oh, we'd love for you guys to come, with and metal detect with us." And hubby was like, "Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. We get the baby. Hello, that's what Chantel, that's what family is all about. You know what I mean? As long as we have a heads up, so I have enough time to ask her to either keep him overnight, and then we just go, you know, or if for whatever length of time." Yeah, you're at work right now, right? I don't know who you're saying that to, but yeah, we got some projects to do here at the house. We got projects to do up at camp. So we got a lot of, still got some big chunks of tree branches that we got to cut up with the chainsaw. We got two big piles of pine boughs, broken branches, and pine needles, stuff like that needs to be burned. Of course, they're green branches, so that shit's gonna make smoke. Unless we let them sit, for most of the summer. Hey, but I don't, we already got massive pine needles around. What you doing, baby? Okay, we got about 7 minutes left on the clock before saying our goodbyes. Like I said, lunch with Swifty and Jeff Papa. Special guest Jeff Papa is coming up. Oh no! I may try to put him in his crib, not to sleep, mind you, in the crib to play with his dome mobile. Hey, what the pub? What the pub? Let's get a few sips left in here. We'll see if that's enough. You didn't finish. We'll let you do a couple of swiggies. He lays with his hand behind. I don't know if you can see it. If it's on the other side, look at the hand behind the head, like a true little man. He either holds my hand with that hand while I'm feeding him. Say hi, Uncle Jeff. Hi, Uncle Jeff. We hope everything's okay with you and your mom. Oh, careful. Come visit and watch Swifties. See you all in another stream. Always a good time in the morning with Bean Sprout and Pick and everyone here. Oh, Danny boy, thank you so much. We love it that you're here. Pretty much for everyone, just like most. Yeah, so we're going to say our goodbyes now. We do have 6 minutes left, but kicking back the life of luxury. Stu's metal detecting. Hi, Stu. We're saying hi. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get off just a little bit early because we're going to jump over to lunch with Swifty with special guest Brewers Prospecting. And that starts at noon. So we're all going to jump off now. Oh my goodness. And we're going to do a bean raid. A bean dip. We're all going to dip and go over to Swifties. So love you so much. Hopefully we'll all be here again on Monday. Monday. Hey. Little Sprout says, Love you all. I drink in. But we got you. Do this, say. Do this. Do this. Let me fold these, say. Pili Lola. Peace. Yeah, you. Oh, happy birthday early. Only 8 a.m. for Thomas. So sorry about that. I keep forgetting. How early it is for you guys. All right. Kisses, everybody. Pumpkins. Love to all. See you at Swifties. Bye. Everybody have a great weekend. Love you, babe. Grab supper on the way home. All right, guys. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Keep in touch with yourself. We'll do it all again on Monday.